And now the end is here. But this is certainly not the final curtain. This is just the beginning. We have reached the final regular season game on the schedule, but the journey was clearly a launch pad for things to come. Regrets? The Heat had a few, but then again, too few to mention. So on this final night of the regular season, the Miami Heat want to thank you for your part in their success.
Our fans has been great, all year. I've been singing their praises, we'll continue and, understanding that, if we're going to be as successful as we want to be, they're going to have to be a big part of that. They give us the support, they give us the excitement every night we come out on this floor, so hopefully we want them to continue it and raise it up even more once the postseason starts, but we don't take it for granted having them there every night.
The record shows the Heat did it their way, with defense, determination, and you. It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. Game 66 of the lockout-crazed and truncated season. Here in our nation's capital versus a Wizards team backing up the truck and packing it in as your Miami Heat head to the second season. Nevertheless, Washington has won 5 in a row. They're trying to finish up strong. Come on inside the Verizon Center. Welcome to the show that gets you in the know. We don't have playoff basketball tonight, but we do have NBA basketball as Dwayne and LeBron came out earlier just to get a little work in before they do that work on Saturday night. Stay right there. NBA basketball on Sunsports coming up for Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, and Joanna Gomez. I'm Jason Jackson. It's nearly time to...
The NBA's 66-game regular season began on Christmas Day for the Heat. Tonight, it ends here in Washington, D.C. Miami will open their 2012 playoff run Saturday at home. Against whom? Well, we'll find out that later on the night. For the meantime, welcome everyone inside the Verizon Center for Miami Heat Washington Wizards basketball. We always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports is presented by AT&T U-verse.
And he's really in a rhythm grabbing rebounds.
Now Udonis just 58 boards away from Alonzo Mourning's franchise record. The defense, the rebounding, the toughness, all those winning intangibles, all will be playoff assets. Eric Spoelstra said moving Udonis into the starting lineup helped his team and his rotation in so many ways. Thanks for joining us tonight, the 66th and final regular season game for Miami. And we've got a surprise in the Heat starting lineup. Heat fans, you're going to like it. You'll learn about it when we come back to the Verizon Center here in the nation's capital.
Time for your starting lineups brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Walt Martin, Safarin, Wesley, and Singleton are your starters for Washington. As for your Miami Heat, as you know, James Wade Bosch not going. Ronnie Terrioff is available. And for the first time since March 2008, Eddie Curry getting the start for your Miami Heat on this night. Reed and Tony Fiorentino. Gentlemen.
Well, thanks very much, Jax. Tonight, the final game of the regular season for 26 of the 30 NBA teams. But for others, a chance to get some meaningful minutes like Eddie Curry, Tony. Eddie Curry, who's played only 13 games this season. The minutes have been few for Curry, and tonight he's going to get a real opportunity to show off a season-long worth of conditioning.
Eric, this week has really worked out well for the Heat. They're getting minutes for guys that they may want to use in the playoffs. Guys like Wade and LeBron and Bosch getting some practice time when they're not playing, so it's working out well for the Heat.
Well, tonight's tip of the game being delivered by Papa John's. Off we go, gang, on another Miami Heat NBA adventure, and it begins with an Eddie Curry score. With the Heat trailing by 4 points. Just over 4 minutes gone by here in the first quarter of the regular season finale. Hard to believe 66 games could fly by this quickly. Then again, Tony, hard to believe 24 regular seasons can fly by this quickly.
You're right. You and I were talking about it. Great move inside by Eddie Curry.
Eddie Curry with 4 points already in this game. NBA, the second with Miami, averaging 18 points a game and just under 8 rebounds.
Well, Spoelstra said many times since last year that it was Chris Bosh who was the most consistent Heat player throughout all 4 series in the playoffs.
Well, the Heat will need that again from Bosh in the playoffs. 2 on the shot clock. Cole driving in and scoring. First points of the game for Norris Cole, which ends a 12-0 run for the Wizards. Tony, that 97 series brings me back to what for so long was my nice play by Norris Cole. Cole has 10 points in the quarter. Tony, for years, the Game 6 win. 9 points for the 22-year-old Serf.
Good footwork inside. He couldn't overpower Curry, so he finessed him. Nice play by Chalmers. He thought he got fouled on that play.
Chalmers with 4 points tonight and 2 for 7 shooting.
In my opinion, he shoots on the way down instead of right before you reach a peak, where you get some momentum, get some rhythm in your shot.
Rio rolls it home. 6 points for Mario Chalmers tonight. Just truly a labor of love.
I appreciate it too, Eric, with you here, and you know, I tell everybody this is our 24th season with the Heat. We're the only announcing duo that's been with the team since its inception. You know, for 30 teams in the NBA, and I tell everyone that, you know, you came here when you were 8, and I came when I was 12. Nobody believes me.
Nobody should. Working over 500 games in 8 Heat seasons with the great Hall of Famer Dr. Jack Ramsey, and now we finish up our 8th season together. So come next year, you will set the record for longevity among Heat color analysts.
Yeah.
Playoffs begin Saturday in Miami. They'll check Heat.com or FoxSportsFlorida.com tomorrow morning for your television listings. Heat Live, delivered by Papa John's, will air a half hour before each broadcast on Sunsports. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your proud home for Miami Heat basketball. For Jason Jackson and the coach Tony Fiorentino, I'm Eric Reed. On behalf of our entire crew in the Miami Heat, we thank the Heat fans everywhere. We'll see you in the playoffs. I'm Eric Reed. Good night, everybody.